The Philadelphia Phillies got together to allow 4 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-1. Heading into today, the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. The San Francisco Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-5. In other Giants news, starting pitcher Matt Moore is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a finger contusion. As of today, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, while the Giants sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. Jake Lamb added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers 7-5. At the moment, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. The Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. Right now, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, while the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
You're the one かな。ストレートのストレートだ。いや、初戦出してたな。
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me. Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, a little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's gone 2 for 5. Runner back standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And the runner back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over. And the runner back. And there he goes towards second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Throw over to first. And he's back easily. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup is interesting to me because they're not a club that's going to hit for a lot of average. Not many guys in the lineup. You look at the lineup, the numbers are not there. They're the bottom third in the league as a team in batting average. So that's tough when you're not being consistent. That tells me you're an inconsistent club, but we'll see how they play today.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
And he'll be back in standing up. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So now it's Mark Hanna. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score.
抑えてなんとか0点に抑えました。
Chris Bassett gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. In there for strike 1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
We're looking at a club I'll say is lukewarm. They were 4-2 at home, not sizzling hot and not playing poor either. But the first game on the road, I think we'll learn a lot about what this club is about.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brett Gardner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready on 1-2. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt head-to-head against Michael Pineda, 1 for 6. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Well, the big fella hits the ball to the wall, and they hold him to a single. Now, we all know catchers can't run very well, so I can't jump on him for not having speed.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And another foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Standing in, Alejandro De Aza. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
この回も先頭バッター出したけど後続を絶ったね。
Here's Chris Carter now. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Oh, tough one to lay off. Called a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Trevor Plouffe. The Twins thought for sure this guy was going to be their long-range answer at shortstop. But he's such a versatile athlete that we see him in the outfield. We saw him at third. He's played in the middle infield. He plays all over the diamond because he's that type of versatile player.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Justin Morneau is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bottom of the second here with no score. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Boats got it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. One gone for the A's here in the third. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Judge.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he has started the home third with the double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate, Austin Romine. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Chase Headley. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Here's Brett Gardner now. as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Okay.
Not in time as he steals second.
와, 그리 좋을까.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score.
Wow.
It's now a 4-0 game. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Carter.
In now, Chris Carter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is on 3-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
From the stretch, Didi Gregorius is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Hit sharply on the ground. Wendell fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the A's nothing. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0
Leading
for
off
1 thus
Oakland,
far.
the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Canha comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Here's Justin Morneau. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Aaron Judge.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for another chance? Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor
into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready now, Alejandro De Aza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Joey Wendell is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Liam Hendricks is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Liam Hendricks.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Chase Headley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit to first. There's one. Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Here's Rajay Davis now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he'll get back in standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's the sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Taken for strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Hanna. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The runner scores from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the A's scratch for 1 on the. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A High fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Chris Carter now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Now here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. In there, strike 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. Gregorius into shallow left. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Right fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. A's go quietly there. They trail it here. Ready once again, Justin Morneau. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He'll try again. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Standing in now, Austin Romine, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Has a look, now the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Canna is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Plouffe is there for it, and that retires the side. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready for another chance. Joey Wendell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Dylan Betances gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down by a count of 4-2. Daniel Calhoun is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
35, Daniel Calhoun.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. The 1-0 delivery. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yanks held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, number 2, Chris.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he got him swinging. Chris Davis becomes the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Mark.
So now it's Mark Canha. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Low for ball one. One out, nobody on. Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Bases are empty. One man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, Catcher.
Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this is going to be a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Got him. And Oakland, good night.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart. As he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
4-2 the final score tonight. Michael Pineda earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he struck out 13 in this one. Chris Bassett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.